This is optional artwork for 1.4 Modern Art Studio. And I'm just going to run through really quickly how you can do the optional artwork so you can get your bonus points. So all I have today is a piece of paper. This is actually just a piece of paper from my printer, an eraser, and a pencil. That's all you need to do today's project. We're going to come up with a design that we're going to use for quilling, which is kind of like a paper a paper uh, like a paper craft design. So I'm just going to show you how to run through that. So you're supposed to have mirrored images. So I'm going to fold my piece of paper in half, and then I'm just going to draw on one side, and then I'm going to transfer what I draw here over to here so that I only have to draw half of it. So this is an exercise in Art Nouveau. So it's supposed to be, like this very kind of like flowy kind of design. So I'm just going to start from one point and I'm going to just have some lines come over kind of like this and come back to the original place. And then I'm just going to make a couple more and just a couple more. Super easy, just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this over to the other side just by folding my paper in half. And then I'm just going to kind of rub really hard. You can even get something, and I just have this thing here, and you can rub it, and the graphite should transfer over to the other side. It probably won't transfer really dark, so you probably have to, you know, go on it and see if you can make the lines a little bit darker. So you probably can't see it, but I can see it. So I'm gonna trace these lines. And of course, this doesn't have to be at all perfect. And the other two lines, actually, I can't really see. So I'm going to go back and see if I can rub those a little bit more and get those to transfer over. So basically, I'm pushing the graphite that I drew all over onto the other sheet there. Now I can see them. I can see them pretty good. So here's one. And here is the last one. And then they all kind of just come out of this one point like that. All right, so that is my design. And now I'm going to transfer this design onto a piece of construction paper that's going to be my background. So this is an image right here of quilling, and this is actually the second part of this optional art practice. So first today, this week, we're going to do the drawing that is underneath this three-dimensional design. So I just want to show you that because that might have some kind of influence on what you draw. So this is my drawing that I came up with right here. And I'm gonna transfer it. I'm gonna do it on black paper. You could do it on any color paper that you want. I'm gonna use black, and then I'm gonna make the quilling three-dimensional designs in I think in white, but I always change my mind at the last minute. And so I'll probably throw in some color, even though I'm thinking I want to do it white. So what I did was I scribbled a bunch of graphite on the back of my drawing. And this is just a chunk of graphite. It's kind of like a pencil that doesn't have any wood, but you can just use a pencil, a regular old pencil, and just kind of scribble. Just hold the pencil sideways so you're using the thickness of the pencil rather than the point, and just putting down like a coat of graphite. So then when you get done covering the back with graphite, you can flip your image over, right? And then you just trace. So I'll just press hard with your pencil and trace all of the lines. And I'm gonna finish tracing this design, and I'm gonna come come right back as soon as I'm done. All right, so now I have just finished tracing my design here. And when I take this paper away, I can see the design on my black construction paper, but it's very faint, right? Because it's just kind of like that silvery kind of line that the graphite leaves behind. So I have this white pencil. This is from the color pencils that you got in your materials. So I'm just going to use this white pencil to make the lines stand out just a little bit better so that when I do my paper quilling, I can see what I'm doing better. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video so that you don't have to watch me trace this whole thing. Okay, so now I have my design for my Art Nouveau um, quilling optional artwork, and so I think I'm going to just add. I think I'm just going to add a couple of circles because I feel like this area is just a little tiny bit missing some aspect. So okay, on that note, I'm finished. I'm kind of liking what I got here. So good luck, have fun, and enjoy.